Hey everyone, this is Chahar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be discussing the summary of lesson number 3, The Midnight Visitor, from the book Footprints Without Feet of class 10. The Midnight Visitor is the story of a secret agent, Ausable. It's an interesting account of the thrill and excitement involved in the field of espionage. Espionage means spying, jasusi. It also highlights the risks entailed in this profession and exhibits the dangers encountered by secret agents. Let's discuss the theme now. The story is based on the theme that survival of these people, survival of secret agents and spies, depends on their wit, their smartness, their intelligence, agility of mind, quick thinking, and perfect planning. There is a sub-theme also, which tells that appearances are deceptive and we should never judge a book by its cover. The secret agent Ausable, the lead character, appears to be very dull, but actually he is very smart and intelligent. Like I said, the story is about a secret agent, Ausable. Ausable's appearance is very ordinary. He's quite fat and he looks dull and boring. He doesn't look like a typical secret agent. Originally, he belongs to Boston in America, and hence he speaks French and German with an American accent. Although for the last 20 years he's been living in France, but still he speaks French and German in an American accent. He is very good at reading faces and minds of others. Another character is a young man named Fowler. Fowler is an upcoming writer and he's keen on writing about espionage and secret agents. He loves thrill and excitement. Like I said, Fowler wants to write an article on spies and secret agents, so he gets in touch with Ausable. Ausable is an experienced secret agent, so he gets in touch with him. But after meeting him, Fowler is quite disappointed because Ausable looks nothing like what he had expected a secret agent to look like. He's fat and he looks very ordinary, and instead of living in style, he stays in a French hotel room which is situated on the top floor, which is situated on the 6th floor of a very modest French hotel. This place doesn't present a setting for any kind of adventure. Fowler finds it quite strange that even after living in France for 20 years, Ausable is not able to shed his American accent. Like I said, Ausable is good at reading minds of people. He's good at reading faces. He understands that Fowler is disappointed after meeting him. So, he assures Fowler that he will not regret meeting him. He will not have a useless day, a boring day. He also tells him that some important papers would reach him soon that could possibly affect the course of history. So, he is expecting some very, very important papers to reach him tonight. So, he tells Fowler that they are going to have an eventful night. It is midnight and both of them go to the room where Ausable is staying, and that's when the real thrill starts. That's when the real adventure starts. When Ausable switches on the light after entering into his hotel room, they find a man standing halfway across the room with a small automatic pistol in his hand. Surprised and shocked, Ausable addresses the man as Max and wonders how he's in town, for he is supposed to be in Berlin. So this shows that Ausable already knew this man, Max, and he thought that Max would be in Berlin, but he's surprised to see him in his room. Max is of medium height, he's thin, and he has a fox like face. He tells Ausable that he has come to grab the papers, the important papers on missiles. The important papers are about missiles being brought to him that night. So he's here to grab the papers. After listening to him, Ausable employs his presence of mind and he quickly understands the entire situation. So he doesn't lose his calm. He sits in a chair and he starts speaking about a balcony outside the window of his room. He tells Max that a man had entered in his room earlier also through the same balcony. He says that he had complained to the hotel staff about this issue, about this intrusion, but Max's entry in the room through the same balcony confirms that hotel staff took no action and they did nothing to block the passage. He claims that he would fight with the hotel management for not plugging the route. Plugging means not blocking the pathway to enter into his room through the balcony. Fowler is standing behind Ausable. So after listening to this, he looks through the window but he cannot see anything as it is pitch dark outside. It's very dark, so he's not able to see anything outside the window. Max tells Ausable that he is not aware about the balcony and he has entered the room with the help of a passkey. Ausable keeps Max engaged by expressing wonder at the leakage of information about the important papers which are about missiles. Just then there is a knock at the door. There is a tap at the door and Max gets nervous. Ausable tells the midnight visitor. Who is the midnight visitor? Max. So Ausable, he tells Max that he had called the police to safeguard the important papers that he was expecting to reach him tonight, and the knock on the door indicated that they had come. So the knock indicated that the police had come. He further added that the door is unlocked and unbolted, so the police can enter even when the knocking is not answered. Max thought that police would come and shoot him. So he's nervous and he is thinking that if police enters the room, they would shoot him. The knocking is repeated. And a nervous Max turns to the window with his pistol still pointed at Ausable. So as you can see in the picture, Max is trying to hide himself. He tells Ausable to send away the police while he himself shall wait in the balcony. He warns him that if the police is not sent away, he shall shoot and take his chances. So Max tells that, okay, I'm going in the balcony and you have to send the police away, and if you don't do that, then I will start firing, I will start shooting. Saying this, Max crosses over the window and he hangs to the windowsill for a few seconds and then frees his hands to reach to drop to the balcony. A loud and shrill scream is heard. The door opens and a waiter stands there with a tray. His name is Henry and he brings in a bottle of wine and 2 glasses as ordered earlier by Ausable. Seeing the waiter, Fowler is shocked. He is shocked to see the waiter because he was expecting the police. So seeing Fowler shocked and surprised, Ausable tells him the whole story. Ausable is still very cool and calm, so he tells him that the story about the police and balcony was not true. It was just a made up story just to get rid of Max. Ausable then clarifies that there is no balcony outside his window, and Max actually jumped on to a non existent balcony from the sixth floor, from the top floor of the building, meeting his end. So basically, it was his presence of mind that had saved him and Fowler. Fowler, on the other hand, is now very impressed with Ausable's presence of mind and his smartness. So earlier, Fowler was quite disappointed, but now he is very much impressed. So we understand that the survival of secret agents depends on their mental alertness. It depends on their presence of mind, and it also conveys the message that appearances are often deceptive. Like I said, we should never judge a book by its cover. Ausable's dull and boring appearance misleads Fowler in guessing his efficiency, in guessing his intelligence, but at the end, Fowler gets to know that Ausable is a very intelligent secret agent. That's all about it. If you found the video useful, if you liked it, then please subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave comments.